All right, family. So my name is Dontavius Hill, three-time Team USA high jumper, and today I'm here with one of my athletes, Bridger, and his mom and dad. Bridger just came off a PR this season. So yeah, Bridger, can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Let us know what school you go to, what grade you're in, and yeah, what's your PR right now?
I'm Bridger Haigler, and I go to Natrona County High School in Natrona County, Wyoming. And we just are starting to finish up our indoor season. And I had started the season with a 6 foot PR and went with two meets without getting close to the PR and only jumping 5'10". And then at our last home meet, I just jumped a 6'2" and almost jumped 6'4".
Oh yeah, awesome.
And yeah,
All right, and Jamie, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Jamie Haigler, Casper, Wyoming, and Bridger is my son.
All right, and Dad, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, good afternoon. Justin Haigler here, Casper, Wyoming as well. Bridger's father. Excited.
All right, awesome. And yeah, so Bridger, of course, you've only been here probably about maybe 2 weeks, maybe maximum. All right, and you just put 2 inches on that PR, had a nice shot at putting 4 inches on that PR.
very
Tell me,
close.
tell me how you're feeling right now, how you feeling?
Uh, pre Pretty hyped. Yeah, that it was a very big surprise to me, honestly. I I kind of come off 2 weeks in a row with not even getting close in it, and I it was kind of a little nerve-wracking going into that third third one, and like right out of the gate, I cleared it with space in between, and then going into 6'4" and just barely nicking it with my feet, and it was very exhilarating feeling.
Yeah, yeah, man. And Jamie, what was your reaction when Bridger was able to get that PR?
My husband filmed it. Unfortunately, it was. I get excited when my kids do well. It was very exciting. He has been struggling for the last 2 weeks. Of we think he's growing still. He's been having some growing pains, and his hips hurt, his ankles hurt, his feet hurt, his shoes been a problem. Like all the things have been against him. And now this last weekend, he went out there and jumped and dang near got 4 inches on his PR. I mean, he was that 6'4". What it's so attainable, so attainable.
Yeah, for sure. And I think I saw the video. I think he barely knocked it off with his ankles or something like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his feet. I think. Yep.
yeah. And Justin, tell me what was your reaction when Bridger was able to go out there and do that?
It was super exhilarating, uh, primarily to see the confidence that it puts in Bridger. You know, okay, I got this. I got it in my heart. I got it in my head. Now I can just put that all to work, visualizing. I know that we talked as you had coached 2 weeks ago. Let's tell myself that's 6'2" instead of 6'4". Let's tell myself that's 6 foot instead of 6'2". We covered that quite a few times, and I think he's applying it. And man, he was all smiles. We were all smiles. The whole darn gym was clapping, and so it was exhilarating.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine, him going out there, especially after him feeling maybe a little bit stuck over the past couple weeks, and then just to go out there and put one down. I'm actually gonna pull it up so we can look at it. Let's see. So I think this one might be the PR. Let's see. This was the 6 4 miss, so we're gonna look at the other one first. So let's go here. Uh, all right. So here we go. And this was no clap. Just an easy jump too. It's like it
Hmm.
looks easy. You just kind of float right over it. I don't think we touch it here, right?
Nope.
So, Bridger, after you went over it that first, like you got over that one pretty easy. What was your expectation looking at the 6 4?
I was like, this is this is different territory for me. And I was just like out of my mind. No one like I couldn't hear anything. I was just super focused and I was just ready to do it. And when I started the clap, it's just like I couldn't not there was no pain in my body. There was just it was just me in that bar and it just was a different feeling.
Yeah, for sure, man. And being able to go get a PR, but of course, getting a try for a double PR, like
Yeah.
that's got to be, a little bit of a rush. Like as we look at this, right? You had this bar. Like Bridget, you just
Mhm.
barely catch it right here with the calf muscles, right?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit of hesitation there, but man, I just want you to know, like, you're definitely ready to jump 6'4", like right
Mhm.
now, man. Yeah, and Jamie, I guess, of course, he went and got the PR, but I know you seen him knock that 6'4" off just barely. What were you thinking?
I thought he had it.
Yeah,
I honestly thought he had it. Um, I could see when he was going down that his head was kind of level instead of back. I think if he would have had his head back, he would have had it.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And Justin, what about you?
Um, I too was, as Bridger stated, thinking, oh gosh, this is new territory. Is it possible? Is it attainable? I believe in him, of course, and urge him at all times. But it was, kind of a nail biter. He entered it with confidence. Head high, out, and that's what. And so he he accomplished a lot that day. So again, proud of him. It's coach here knows it. We know it. And it's coming.
Oh yeah, it's definitely coming, right? And Bridger, like, of course, your parents are proud of you. Like, I do want to ask, like, what are your goals now, like, for the rest of the season? I know you came in, you had a 6 foot PR, you just jumped 6'2". What are your goals now?
Mhm. Obviously to clear that 6'4", and then if anything, if it comes down to me jumping 6'6", that would be amazing. But it's getting to state and competing with all of my great friends, and then being highly ranked in that state meet, and then possibly winning it.
Yeah. So, like you say, of course, getting that 6'4" bar, a bar you have been over and have pretty much cleared.
Hmm.
And then, of course, getting to state competing alongside your friends, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, like, really proud of you. You've done a really good job so far, so early. And you're just gonna keep getting better.
Thank you.
I hope you know that.
Hmm.
Um, you know,
Yeah.
and Jamie, what are your expectations for Bridger, moving forward, after just even seeing his progress so far?
Expectations. My that's really hard. Expectations or goals for my son. I would say goal wise, I would say I think he is totally in it for 6'6" all day long. I
Yeah,
don't think he would, eh, if he can correct some things, I think he's in it. Expectations for my son is to be having fun and
yeah.
enjoying it and
Mhm.
not, not putting so much pressure on himself to get out there and just go do it all right now. I know this stuff takes time, so he's got to remember that.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you for sharing. And Justin, for you, I guess, what are you most looking forward to? Of course, we all want to see Bridger keep jumping higher and going up. And I know Jamie said she definitely wants to see him keep having fun. What is it for you, Justin? What are you looking forward to?
Supporting him, of course, being there for him, continuing to see him gain his confidence because that's, I think, foundational in not just this, but all things. But because we're on this subject, it's critical. He needs to keep that smile on his face that I saw come back over this last weekend, and he knows that it's attainable. He's been going through kind of a lot of, pain, whether it's ankles and hips. Maybe you have some advice. So, one of my goals, I guess, is as he's entering the Simplot games here just in a few days, if you had any advice for him to be conscious of or aware of as he enters that, for some of his how his body's feeling and ways to work through or think about those things.
Yeah, for sure. And like you say, Justin, like one of the main things when you're talking preparation for you, Bridger, making sure you're hydrated. That's always going to be a
Hmm.
big one.
Yeah.
Water or like Gatorade, things like that. On top of that, making sure you're eating, all right? Making sure you get something to eat before you jump, things like that. Some of the little things that people don't think too much about sometimes, you know, if you get those couple things in check, and of course you do your mental preparation and, keep some of that confidence and that smile, that your dad talked about, like you're gonna be
Hmm.
fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you just got to go in and be yourself and do what you do, right? Because
Hmm.
your best is enough
Yeah.
and we know what you can do, you know?
Hmm.
Right. But yeah, Bridger, congratulations on the first PR of the season. I know you're gonna be getting a
Yes.
whole lot
Thank
more,
you.
of course. And I know you're gonna
Yes.
get a whole lot more this season, man. I'm excited to see you keep going up and test your limits and see just how high you can
Hmm.
go. Um,
Yeah.
and Jamie and Justin, thank you guys, for supporting him. I'm sure he's gonna have a lot more meets. So looking forward to it. And yeah, I guess guys, this won't be our last call because we'll be hopping on as he keeps going up. All right.
Good.
Of
Cool.
Forward to that.
Awesome.
course. All right. Talk to y'all soon.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.